Sunny. The first is down. So again, don't use the cue. Can you not hear me?
Just speak up.
Okay. Madison's, just so you guys know, Madison is going to be recording my training sessions, and there's a YouTube channel, so you can go on the YouTube channel and watch me work with the dog, even though you watch me here. She will also, I believe, include the link in the minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
And then they're also going to be on the iPad, so if you're at the house and working with the dog and you're wondering how to do something, there should be videos on the iPad that you can look at. So I'm going to start with attention so that she knows she's working with me. That was a big treat. Alright. So for down, you want to start her in a sit position. So she does sit and you just wait. And then instead of clicking and treating for sit, you take a treat and you use a lure. So you lure her to the ground. And you click and treat when her elbows hit the floor. And then you reset. You take another treat. You do the same thing. Lure. Elbows should hit the floor. Butt should also be on the ground, so if her elbows are on the floor but her butt's up, that doesn't count. You do it a third time with a treat. Lure her to the ground. Click and treat when her elbows hit the floor. So you do 3 with food, and then you just pretend you have food. So you wait till she sits, you lure her to the ground without that food. Sometimes she knows you don't have it. Try a couple times, and then you click and treat for when her elbows hit the floor, and then you give her a treat. And then you keep doing that. So after the first 3 times that you use food, you don't use food again unless she's like really not having it. She really knows that you don't have food in your hand. So you just keep doing that. Not having it. Oh my god. So like if she's not having it, you can start with a treat again. Good. Alright. So that's basically how you do down. And eventually the reason that we do a blur is because the down hand signal is just like this. And so eventually once she's actually understanding the behavior, we can transition this into this. So that's down. Does anyone have any questions about that? No? Okay, cool. The next thing we did is go to bed, and I forgot a towel. So I'm gonna use my coat. So go to bed is a behavior where you lay a towel or a blanket or whatever down on the floor, and they should go to it and curl up on it, and they just hang out and relax there until they're released. So Sunny is just learning to look at the towel. We're not really cooking or treating for like stepping on it or anything, because we really want to make sure that she is actually paying attention to the towel and it's not just happenstance that she steps on it. So once you put the towel or whatever down, click and treat for looking at it. And it's important that you're not staring at her, otherwise you're asking her to just make eye contact with you. So if you actually stare at the towel or whatever it is that you want her to look at, there's a better chance that she'll look over there. And even if, you don't think she's actually looking, but like her head is turning that way, that's a good start, and then you wait for her to actually look at that. So that is all all we are doing with go to bed for now. Just getting her to look at that, and you should also be able to pick it up and move it around, and she should look at that. Becky said it's important to make sure that she's not just looking at it because it's always by her side and that's where she's supposed to look. So you want to like move it around, have it across the room, all of that good stuff. We also worked on play retrieve paper. Yeah. So Becky had us working with a piece of paper. Basically, you just like get her interested in it. You wanna, and then you toss it when she goes to get it. Maybe. Okay. Well, when she runs to go and get it, if she brings it back to you, then you give her a treat or another toy, or just reinforce her with some petting. We are not clicking and treating for this. So this is an activity that does not use a clicker. You just toss it, and Becky suggested tossing it like into a corner so that, you know, if I toss it out there, she doesn't run around to see you guys. Like she has either the choice of staying in the corner or coming back to you. Let's see, you get it? Isn't that interesting enough? Oh my God. Okay. So as you can see, she needs a lot of work. So, but when she goes to get it, you want her to bring it back to you. If she doesn't bring it back to you, nothing happens. You just go pick it up, toss it again, see if she'll pick it up and bring it back to you. And then you can either, like I said, switch it for a treat or another toy, or just take it from her and then give her a nice reinforcing pet. The other thing is, she should not be playing tug of war with you. So she should pretty much just give it to you. So she's still trying to play tug of war when she does it. So you kind of just like have to grab it out of her mouth for now. Any questions on that? Okay. So then the last thing, this wasn't something that we specifically worked on, but it was a question